G'day MegHeads, welcome to another Meg video, and today we're going to talk about some sea monsters I would love to see in the Meg movie, or may even make an appearance in a sequel if the film does well. So fingers crossed that the Meg movie will make lots of money and we can get a sequel. So those of you who are obviously read the novels from Steve Altens, the Meg series, know that the Megalodon shark wasn't the only sea monster stalking the Mariana Trench. There was other sea creatures down there, and some of those were Leviathan and Kronosaurus. Another sea creature that was introduced to us in the Meg Night Stalkers was Leviathan Melville. There was a prehistoric whale. And there was plenty of others you can mention that featured in the novels that were introduced to us. So it wasn't just the Megalodon shark. There was other creatures out there, which for me would make it interesting that if these guys would add these into the movies, or even to a sequel to the Meg if the Meg is successful at the box office. So today we're going to go through some of these creatures that may make an appearance in a sequel, or given a hint at that these guys might be lurking in the trench in the movie and that. So we do know we get a giant squid, and so there has to be other stuff down there. So we'll have to wait and see. But the first one is a shark that we're going to mention. Now, I apologise if I ruin any of these names, but the shark, this one was called Kronosaurus was a shark that lived in the Cretaceous period, grew to about 20 feet long. So that'd be fascinating if they gave us some type of other different shark that was stalking the waters as well. Another sea creature which I mentioned before that was introduced in the film was Leviathan Melville, a prehistoric whale. It was similar to what a sperm whale is today. It grew to about 50 feet long, weighing around about 50 tons. It lived in the Miocene period, so it was around the same time as the Megalodon shark. So that'll be interesting add to the movies. Another species of sea reptiles that was introduced in the novels was Leviathan, which was part of the Plesiosaur family. That had a huge role in some of the novels as well. And Steve had this sea reptile around about 100 feet long, so that's a fairly large one. In real life, they never got that big, but still a Leviathan that big would be really interesting in a live-action film as well. So now, Leviathan was part of the Plesiosaur family, and there was other creatures in that family like the Kronosaurus, which was mentioned in the novels as well. Elasmosaurus. That's a long neck sea reptile. Then obviously the Leviathan. Another sea creature as well, which is probably in the last 20 years, was discovered. Plesiosaurus fungi, or AK Predator X, was another large sea reptile. Now, this creature was discovered, wasn't a full skeleton, but what they did discover was the skull of it, and the skull was that large. It was actually bigger than a T-Rex, so you can just imagine how big this sea creature was. So there's some of the other sea creatures would be really cool if they were added into the movies or something like that. Now we have a look at the Mosasaur family, and obviously the big one out of that, which features in the Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, is the Mosasaurus. So that's another sea reptile that'd be really cool to see. Tylosaurus is another one, and I'm trying to see if I can pronounce this one right. Kronosaurus as well. So they're part of the Mosasaur family, which could be interesting to be added or hinted in the film as well. Now, interesting, the Mosasaurus is, we're going to get to see that in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It's interesting to see it actually that's escaped the park and it's out in the open ocean, and to see that in the trailer which is similar to what the novels with the Meg is. When it's going, by the looks of it, it's going to attack the surfers in the surf. So at least we're going to get a glimpse of something like that in the Jurassic World movie. So it'd be really good to see these creatures added into the Meg movies. And like I said, it'd be a cool nod or hint to if there's some evidence of something else lurking in the trench, and maybe if the movie is successful and we do get a sequel, they can maybe add some of these creatures into the next movie, and that, which would be really nice. So there's some of the other animals I've just highlighted. There's loads more that could be added, but I think some of these main creatures would be really cool to see in a Meg movie. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think of that? Are there anything else you would like to see? And that'll be good to read. Alright, remember to hit that like button, share this video, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. I've got lots of Meg videos there, and I'll be definitely doing more videos leading up to the release of the Meg in August. Alright, until next time, I'll see you in the next video.